Hello, welcome to my channel with Oracle and Tarot. This is a reading for Aries for the end of July 2025. I'm using my Gypsy Oracle. I'm going to clarify with the Rider-Waite Tarot, and I will give you a message of Cosmic Oracle cards to give you a little bit of help. So let's start and see what's going on for Aries. Aries, July 2025, end of July 2025. Right, I see that somebody is on a journey. Something's telling me somebody, you're on a healing journey. You still have some luggage, but I feel like they're much lighter. This is obviously a metaphor, I'm sure you understand. But you're on a journey and you're looking away. You're looking. This is very much my Three of Wands card, like waiting for your ships to come in. Yeah, looking into a direction of hope and fulfillment. The energy I get from this card is you made up your mind. Now you know what you want to do. You left a situation that didn't fulfill you. Hope that makes sense. Yeah, we've got here, oh yes, the butterfly and sighs, which looks like sadness, but I feel like, yes, there might have been some sorrows regarding. That would be my Four of Cups card. This one is wishing something have been different. The butterfly for me here says virility, so maybe you actually left something that looked good on the surface, but actually you realized underneath it wasn't what it looked like. Some kind of deception going on here. It can also mean that situation have changed and you have changed. Your metamorphosis, you know, the metamorphosis of a butterfly, which is first a caterpillar and turn into a butterfly. So it looks like somebody that you might have to change your ways, and to realize it wasn't serving you anymore. Hope that makes sense. Reunion, okay. I will be more about that. I want to be more about that. Oops. See, boyfriend surprise. Yeah, I think you're moving towards. Yeah, let me get my words right. Okay, you know, sometimes when you leave a situation, you feel like, well, it's not going to be as good as it was, even though you know deep down your intuition was telling you it wasn't good. But I think, well, you know, sometimes we fear. We don't want to leave because we fear the unknown. We fear what we don't know, because we assume maybe what we don't know is not going to be good. But when you come from a place where it's not good, I can promise you it can only get better from that. And this card is showing me that there is a reunion with someone. Here we've got the card of wife, and the energy from the wife is more about true values. Okay, somebody that would they would have the same values as you, and they would come as a surprise. And well, I didn't know I was going to, you know, to maybe meet someone or be in a situation where they actually equal my values. I thought maybe there was something wrong with me. You know, sometimes when we are that type of person, we think we are in the wrong, and the other person, we just feel like we're not good enough and we want to do more. But I feel like you because you've changed and the situation has changed, you moved on, you move away, and there is a surprise happening. There is a surprise happening. Very nice. We've got a servant at the bottom of the deck, which means he's somebody that is very nice. I was going to say who is a friend. We've got the servant, the love of the friend. Yeah, this card shows me there's somebody on the same level, you know, on the same level of readiness, maybe, when it comes to involvement, relationship. Let's see what the Rider-Waite has to say. Universe for Aries, the end of July 2025. Oh, too many. Let's see what the Rider-Waite has to say about the Merchant. Getting away. I wouldn't be surprised to get the Three of Wands, to be honest with you. Or the World card. It's flying away. There we go. Yeah. The Chariot. I actually came in reverse. So the Chariot in reverse for me is actually slow movement. Okay. It's not a bad thing. You might be dealing with a Cancerian as well, but it's slow movement. So you're taking your time doing things. You're not rushing. You're not being heretic about it. You're taking your time. I think you are thinking about the different options. What I mean by that is how to go about where you want to go. Example, if you wanted to leave a country, you say, well, shall I take the boat? Shall I take the plane or the train? What is going to benefit me the most? You know, should I stay a little bit in another country first and move to another one? The energy I get from the Chariot in reverse here for this reading is very much somebody who is actually thinking clearly and slowly, you know, not rushing into anything, but still moving on, which is really nice. What about the, yep, you see, that's lovely. The Nine of Swords in reverse. As you know, the Nine of Swords is usually anxiety, depression, and this is probably what you went through. I'm sorry about that. But this is the end of it. It's in reverse. It's in reverse. It couldn't be clearer to me, the energy associated to these two cards, which shows something switched, something changed drastically. Let's see the reunion, the wife and the surprise. What have we got here? Reunion, wife and surprise. Oh, I've got the knife, the Page of Wands, sorry. The Page of Wands, okay. Yeah, you might have you know, someone coming with I hear conversation, you know, and again, it seems very much linked to this. It's more conversation and not something drastic, you know. Maybe meeting somebody for coffee and having a bit of a conversation, talking about, you know, future project, but not heavy stuff. Kind of light, you know. And I feel like it might be somebody who tells you what you want to hear, but at the same time, I feel like you know very much your own value, okay, what you want, and that's very important, you know. Yes, look at that. We got the Queen of Swords at the bottom, and the Queen of Swords, I'm sorry, I don't want to say any swear words, but she's not taking any BS, you know. She's a queen that's been through suffering, and she transformed the suffering into strength, okay. So now somebody's coming to talk, especially a Page of Wands. She's got the sword and she's the queen, so they better say the right things. All right. So I'm going to give you a little advice from the universe, a message of cosmic oracle cards for you. I hope this reading helped you. Oh, here we are. And if it did, press like and subscribe to my channel. I have been away for a little while, and I'm back, so I'm very glad about that. If I can help you in any shape or form, just let me know in the comments. I hope so. You could use some self-care time, like now. Schedule it in, you see, very important. So this card, and even if there is somebody here, I feel like you are finally being, you know, the Queen of Swords, you are finally looking after yourself, okay? It's all about you now, and you are right to do so. No one is resting, the Fourth Sword, resting. It's all about you. I just noticed there's a sword here, there's 4 swords here, so there's a lot of protection, self-care, self-protection, self-healing as well. And in the future, you know, whoever is coming to tell you things, you can always listen, but just be very aware, you know. If it doesn't match your energy, it's fine, but you can be open, because you might have a surprise here. All right. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.